But here we go. This is the setup. But we're missing all the blue. So enjoy and just enjoy nothing. It's just gonna be me roaming around. I'm muted? Shit, am I? I shouldn't be. It wasn't earlier. Ah, cool. Oh, right. I think... Yep, I haven't added the fucking audio thing for the for the face cam one. That's... Oh. Who needs stream intros when you have utter incompetence? Hi there, Ink. Basically, I was saying, I don't know, I think I'm missing some of my paints because I thought I got more out, but I'm looking at it and I'm realizing there's absolutely no blue. So, yeah, we're gonna have this screen of the unfinished painting from 2 months ago for a little second while I rummage around in my drawers. I legitimately do not know where I could have put this fucking blue paint. Paint located. Paint located. Problem over. It was in a small little box. You can tell the quality of this stream ain't changed by the fact that took 10 minutes. But yeah, there's more of it. You can't really see it because it's kind of been placed off camera, but it's the return of the painting streams, and I've had this unfinished painting of Minx like down the side of the sofa for the last 2 months. Look, hang on. Look at all of these. Yeah, we had a clear out. Stuff returned. I might put these back in the box because I don't know if I'm going to use them. Yes. I went out and bought this. It's probably better shot on that camera. This sort of like flesh tint pinkish acrylic paint during the 2-month accidental hiatus. So yeah, hopefully we should be able to just finish this. If I change to this screen, I think it fucks up the camera. Yeah, it fucks up the camera, but... Does this have the... Oh no, it's the other one. Anyway, that has the image I'm referencing. Just in case. Flesh paint. Yep, flesh paint. Made of 100% pure flesh. There we go. It's tubby custard, and that's what we're going with. But it was a quid. It was on sale at Hobbycraft, so it cannot be complained at. We have all... Ignore the ominous jar of... It's fucking chroma keyed. It's chroma keyed on my webcam. I forgot I had this on. Does that mean my skirt is as well? Important test. No, that's too dark a green. Ignore my jar of green fluff. It's hair. I've been making wigs. Like, doll wigs, I mean. Yeah. Green, an ominous green jar of fluff. We have the tradition of... Hang on, so turn it around. The cat water paint. And we've got a new camera. Sort of. The face cam little thing is no longer just the iPad, keep on iPad, the laptop's webcam, it's an actual iPad now. Woo, upgrades. I have an actual camera that could maybe be used as a webcam, but I do not own a cam link, so that dream is dead for now. I have no idea what the delay on the stream is gonna be like. Oh yeah, also just you. The water thing is right in front of the camera. Like, yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the main camera, but like the camera is right here, so every time I reach for the paint, it's gonna be just I'm grabbing the viewers. Okay, here we go. Let's begin putting some of the sort of pinkish, fleshy tint color on. What the fuck song is this that I've added to the stream playlist? Oh yes, other minor upgrades to the fucking thing is we've got a now playing thing right at the bottom. Hand cam moment, yeah, pretty much. There you go. Just gonna lay this down as a base color. I'm sure it's gonna get darker later, but it's a good beginning point. If it looks like I haven't... Ah, there is actually lyrics. It's a little bit pink, but it's a good base colour for lots of blending and stuff. Yeah. If it looks like I haven't painted for 2 months, it's because I literally haven't. I got the iPad, which, you know, the camera. But I essentially got that for working on digital art, and I've been focusing on that when I'm not at work constantly. Oh yeah, and also maybe this stream will become MCC Island later if we finish the painting. I don't know. It'll be what it'll be. Here we go. It's very opaque, this paint. Oh yeah, little meme for the thing. We've got titanium white. It's not proper titanium white because it's acrylic rather than oil, but I still think Bob Ross would be proud. Yeah, other notes on I've forgotten how to stream is the camera's barely capturing much of this. I don't know if it's just I don't know where the hell I had it before, because I swear some of my previous streams had better views than this, but oh well. Like a better view of the table rather. Also, the microphone settings might be fucked because I haven't used it in a while, so hence the muting at the beginning of stream. It's going well. But yeah. Other fun stories since last time I streamed. I've been to a Lovejoy gig now, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, the Tommy live show was since last stream. Oh wow, everything's happening. Yeah, Tommy live show was good. Lots of content creators. We didn't stick around because fucking miles away from Brighton, so we wanted to get home. So we didn't get to meet people after that. But after the Lovejoy show, or should I say Ouija Board Madness, we did. Oops, that wasn't meant to go there. And everyone was very nice. That is the general gist of that. I think the next thing I paint might be some of the photos that got taken at the Lovejoy concert, because a lot of them were very good. I say Lovejoy concert. It's been long enough that there's been another one since that I didn't get tickets to, but I'm in Ouija Board Madness. I don't know what's going on with Ouija Board Madness at the moment because the Lamp with Sock account that like ran like all the fake band names has just become like Lovejoy Rumors or something. And I'm like, what's going on there, guys? Gonna grab a little bit of let's just put the primaries in and then mix a brown up. All the paints are crusty because of course they are. Christ alive, that's crusty. There you go. A little bit of this blue we'll go with for now. Crusty. Hopefully the yellow should not be too crusty, but I know that just by saying, I almost guarantee it will be. I say crusty, that's probably the wrong word. It's just, it's not been used in a while, so. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, the one issue I had when I bought this was I didn't notice that it's a transparent at the front, so it's not a very good yellow, but, you know, I work with what I have. Trying to get, I don't know if it's really in frame that well, but trying to get a nice brown. I think it's a little bit too red at the moment. Yeah, take notes of how clean and empty this palette looks now, because in like 20 minutes it won't be. There we go, so I'm just mixing that in with a little bit of the fleshy pink. Yeah, it's still too red, I think. Decent for some of the hair, though. I know that Twitch is supposedly rolling out, like, live copyright striking for audio or something. Or with, like, bots, but Twitch don't care what affiliates do, so they really don't care what, like, not even affiliated streamers do. It's not a stream unless the phone desktop notification goes off 20 times. The card, you can tell, is warped significantly, but we're just kind of rolling with it. There we go. I'm gonna try and keep this brush for sort of like this flesh tone. palette, so let's try in this one for the hair. Okay, it's a little bit watery, but it's working. Yeah, a little bit more down here, just kind of fill it out. It's very watery, so it'll probably dry a lot more transparent than how it's looking at the moment. My mouse is dying, as per always. Okay. Okay, just kind of trying to get a bit more like coverage over the hair area because she's been looking a little bald for the last 2 months. It's a little bit darker under here, so. Got anything in here that could help with this? We got, nah, no purples or anything. I've got crimson red. So this is allegedly acrylic paint, but it's acrylic paint from a set I've had since like 2010. So we're gonna see if it actually works. Need a pin or something just to break through the initial layer. Christ, that's not budging. Oh, hello. Okay, clean the pin off. I can just go back in the set. Thank you for your service, weird little pin thing. So we'll see how good the red paint is. Blue's a little overpowering in this one, but it'll be fixed. Nothing to worry about at all. It's got a nice sort of vaguely purple colour that might be quite good for some of the darker sections of the hair, but I think I filled quite a lot of those in already. If we grab some of this, it becomes about perfect for the mid sections. Completely off topic point, but that one bit of that song really just reminds me of fucking Dwight and the girl from The Walking Dead season, like, I think it's 8. Just a little sort of argument section, just reminds me of them. The girl, I mean like his wife, yeah, them ones. God, it's been so long since last time. I don't even know if I'd started watching The Walking Dead last stream. There we go. Mm. The water's already starting to go real pink. Keep looking over there because I'm used to that being the camera. That's gonna take a few streams to get rid of. Try and get up to this point in this. Put this one down a sec. It dries a lot darker and it goes on, which is good. Okay, just trying to go around the lips because I know they're actually not going to be the base colour. There we go. Just trying to cover up some of the grid lines because I see where the skin's quite light. They might show through a little bit. I'm gonna try again to get a skin color that's a bit closer. Hopefully it doesn't go too massively red like it did last time. There we go, I've got sort of like vaguely purple one for the area of shadow. Sort of around here, it's a bit shadowed as well. This is probably not coming out in the camera at all, but I swear it's a bit darker in real life. Paint sort of seeped into a green there, but everything is fixable. Here we go, a little bit darker still. The area is like deeper shadow, sort of here-ish. There we go. I'm probably getting paint on my sleeve, but oh well. Luckily I'd sort of drawn out in the pencil sketch the area where like the area of deep shadow kind of comes in.
break the news, you're walking out to be a good man for someone else. Sorry, I was never good like you. Stood on my chest and kept me down. Hated hearing my name on the lips of a crowd. Did my best to exist just for you. Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark. Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark.
Just trying to get a darker colour for underneath the neck, or like underneath the chin on the neck, I suppose.
Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark. I am my mother's child. I love you till my breathing stops. I love you till you call the cops on me. But in our darkest hours I stumble on a secret power. I find a way to be without you, babe. I still feel you now and then, slow like pseudoephedrine. When you see me, will you say I've changed? I ride the subway, read the signs. I let the seasons change my mind. I love it here since I stopped needing you. Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark. Bet you rue the day you
Sort of lighter hair on the chin, so I'm gonna add this sort of around here, and then try and get a bit lighter, just sort of this area.
Bet you rue the day you kissed a rider in the dark. I am my mother's child. I love you till my breathing stops. I love you till you call the cops on me. But in our darkest hours I stumble on a secret power. I find a way to be without you, babe.
Still a little bit light under the chin, I think, so just trying to mix a slightly darker colour. There we go, that's a little bit better. Yeah, this is a Coco and the Lost song, who were the band that opened for Lovejoy, well, for Ouija Board Madness. I've never got one song on Spotify, but it's a banger. Yeah, also, fun fact, this is probably going to be the last stream with this background, because the sofa that has served as the weird background for this stream for the last year and a half-ish is going. It's going on Tuesday, I think. But yeah, no more bluey grey background sofa. And hopefully that means a bigger desk, so... Please don't fall over, paintbrush. we go. The only annoying thing about acrylic is that it dries such a wildly different colour from what it gets put on as wet. Sort of like a darker purple streak. I think it's the shadow of the hair coming across her face here. But let's see if we can put that in. Another small brush. This is technically one of my oil brushes, but it'll work. You can tell an oil brush from a regular acrylic brush by the fact that the oil brushes look about 50% more decrepit. This one I was like, fuck it, purple eyes. It'll make sense at some point in the painting process. There we go. It's a little bit of that. Bit more of this in here, I think. Bit of that purple I mixed, bit of red, and a little bit of the flesh tint. It's not really a peach, it's just a really like white peach. So what colour is it? Peach pink, it says on it. It's just like, nah, it's a bit light to be peach. Bit more red, I think. Yeah, it's more like it. Here we go. Time to start putting some of this in. Oh yeah, that's the colour. That's the like vaguely purpley red colour that Minx is associated with. Went in a bit dark here on the hair front, so lighten it up with this. A little bit of that in there. I'm not going for like perfect realism on this or anything, but just trying to capture like the feeling of like the big flowing hair. Just kind of blocking in areas. I might go in with a finer brush later and like lighten them. Oh, hang on, one moment. Hopefully my scene transition button actually worked there and you didn't just witness me have a full conversation about what time dinner is. But yes, return to the thing. As I said, I'm going for sort of like areas of general colour rather than filling in like the fine areas of where the hairs are. This looks really grim on camera. Really grim on camera. I promise this looks a little bit better in person. What am I reaching for? Oh. I'm stupid. That's the wrong area I was meant to be putting that in. Lighten up this section a little bit. This is one of the songs that went hardest in person. Like, you'll understand when you're older. It went hard, but I don't think it would have gone as hard if it wasn't first, if that makes sense. Like, I love You'll Understand When You're Older is a Lovejoy song. But would I love it as much if I didn't know it was about British politicians and therefore find it really funny in that regard? That is the question. I keep looking at the wrong fucking camera. Do I like You'll Understand When You're Older? Purely because I am nostalgic from the era where everyone was making fun of British politicians all the time because they were on telly all the time. I prefer not to speak. No, I tell a lie. Why you press buttons? That 3-second regret of me trying to sing that will be a perfect demonstration of how out of sync the headphones are with the actual stream audio. There we go. This one. Jesus Christ, the Fool live. Put a little bit of white on here to get like... my backfired. Oh well. Just sort of fill it in with red for now. When Lovejoy drops their new EP, we're just gonna have to continually, as a fandom, fuck up the lyrics enough that they just post the actual ones like we did for The Fool. Because I've seen like 76 different versions of Consequences and Golden Hour lyric translations, and none of them seem vaguely correct. The atmosphere in the room for this bit of The Fool was just insane. So, come on, one and all, and see the apathy. Like, I've got very good video of it because my friends who were there with me were basically stood inside the speaker. And you can hear Joe doing the live background vocals for this bit, and it's just, oh my god. Part of me thought James Marriott was going to pass out because he had been going at it the entire show. And when they got to the end of this bit, everyone was just off their rockers. No, speaking of James Marriott. It's sort of really red bit, so... It's so aggressively red compared to everything around it. Perfect. I think it's her finger, actually. Yeah, it's a hand. It's just under the light. I'll work out where everything is. Oh, hit the microphone. That's going to be a thud in the audio. That's sort of here-ish. Plonk that back in the water septic tank for now. Adding the little bit of pink on top of the lip. There we go, there's that. There you go. You can kind of wipe around the really watery paint bits with your finger.
She's always asking, am I alright? As if auspicious or in my pine. I'll find the answer or a good night. Thank God the time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing. When you wrinkle up the nose bridge. I'm trying to figure out what that meant. I took it as a taunt. Remember way back then in school? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. And I don't think I have a clue. 'Cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. You're always trying to leave the table. Phone calls, toilet breaks, and stay.
Sort of around here, a bit pinker.
You're insecure. I guess I always do that one thing. When I get too drunk and jumping, to figure out what makes your brain tick. I'm a listener. Remember way back then in school? 'Cause well, did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. Well, I don't think I have a clue.
There we go.
Dashing out the front door. You claim to try to dodge the cat call. Thank God the time is short. And yes, you always do that one thing. 'Cause when you throw in
There we go. A little bit more over here, a bit yellower.
figure out what that means. I took it as a taunt. I'm counting back the number of
There we go. So it comes around here. I'm in a little bit of trouble with the face, but it's sort of coming together. I do have to check these. Oh, low battery. Fascinating. This phone is just not charged at all. Charged? Plugged in, rather. We may have to remedy that, because 10% means the screen just fucking dies in like 15 minutes. There you go, little dingbat camera. Now don't die for the next 20 hours. If I do that. We fixed it. Note to self, don't try to plug your phone to charge into the same fucking USB port that you're running the microphone out of. It won't work. This stream's so fucking scuffed, it's the perfect thing to come back to. There we go. Grab my reference image back. little bit blue. Just trying to mix a darker undercolor for the shadows. Add a little bit too much of the flesh tint. But we've got a pink to do these areas.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas, baby mamas. Yeah, so like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
There we go. It's a bit of that.
My baby is drama, mama. Don't like me. She doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight. She need to get a piece of American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the one who lay down. She wanna rip you up, start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries and cookouts for a child birthday. I ain't invited. Despite it, I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to.
Need a little bit more yellow, I think, in this. I love how the stream began with me spending 5 minutes looking for my fucking paint, and then I only used the primaries and the fucking flash tint the entire stream.
Forever never seems that long until you're grown and notice that the day-by-day ruler can't be too wrong. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra all the sadder thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he.
Okay, it should be a little darker.
I pray so much about it, need some knee pads. It happened for a reason, one can't be mad. So know this, know that everything's cool. And yes, I will be present on the first day of school and graduation. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Look at the way he treats me. She look at the way you treat me. See your little nose ass homegirls and got your ass sent up the creek, G. Without a pad on, you left the straddle and ride this thing on out. And the union girl ain't speaking no more cause my dick all in, I'm out. I'm talking about jealousy, infidelity, envy, cheating, beating, and the N to the G, they be the same thing. But who you placing the blame on? You keep on singing that same song. Let bygones be bygones. You can go and get the hell on you and your mom. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Go just a little bit lighter around here. Use a little bit of this brush. Put in some more purple.
Somebody said you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can? Big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's alright. Yeah, I know it's stupid. I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner.
There we go. It's a really light blue for this bit, so.
I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you take it home. Oh, wow. And I keep dancing on my own. I'm just gonna dance all night. I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'm spinning around in circles. 'Cause I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Whoa, I'm right over here, why can't you see me?
I need a bit of yellow for this. It's a bit too green. I mean, not green enough, but too blue.
So far away, but still so near. The lights go on, the music dies, but you don't see me standing here. I just came to say goodbye. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her.
A little bit light for now, but it'll get there, I'm sure.
I'm right over here, why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy.
Move that over. Do a bit of light section on this area.
And I keep dancing on my own. And I keep dancing on my own.
Some kind of alert just popped up on OBS. Fuck knows what that was. This water's decidedly just purple at this point. Let's try and mix up a bit more red for the hair. A bit more red up here. There we go. Blend the stuff up here out a bit better. Sort of dark section around here. Oh dear. So it goes like up here a bit. So it comes around here a bit. Don't get me wrong, I love all the hype that Carlights is getting at the moment, and I think it's a very good song. But Gold is my numero uno Jimbo Marriott song. I am a Gold fan first and a fucking person second. And it's not just because Ted Niverson. A bit of this around here. It's a bit too, like, magenta-y up here.
Pride in myself.
I love that the song Oblivion got so big that people were upset at people using it as like DSMP audios when it's a fucking DSMP fan song. That's the power of this fucking song. Oh yes, that's the color. I think also the sight of the sun going down. Jesus, it got dark in here. It's not yet artificial light time though. You'll know when artificial light time happens. Oh, there we go. It's gone behind a cloud or something. A little too red. Needs to be a little purpler there, I think. Few little whitish highlights on here. A little bit over here. There we go. Bit of blue, bit of red, bit of yellow. Just going for a real dark color for the hoodie. But we will have to wrap in a second, for I have obligations. My stream professionalism is already non-existent. Someone walked into my room who doesn't know that I stream. That's what a sudden whoosh was. Cursory check. Cool. We're safe. Check that. And move over. There we go. I do have to check because I'm still waiting on a driving test. And that's the only way I get the notifications, so we suffer through it. Quite like it. I'm still obsessed with the fact this fucking chroma key's out. It's just going to the background. Look, if I bring it to where's like the edge here, it's just the background. But in case you're ever wondering what the background behind the face cam looks like, it's basically just more of the foresty thing. Wait. This is roughly the same shade of green. Hey. Oh, come on. Oh no, it doesn't work for these bits. It's not doing it. Sag. Because if that did work, I'd have the easiest way to make a fucking green screen. Just paint the back of these things fucking green. Sellotape them behind me. Wouldn't even need to shill for one. A win all round. Okay. little bit of that in there. I can't explain how happy everyone at the Ouija Board Madness gig was when this song got played. Because, like, it was a secret gig that had to be found through what is essentially Twitter word of mouth. So obviously everyone who was at the fucking Ouija Board Madness gig was, like, the hardcore Lovejoy fans. AKA the people who listened to fucking the Maybe I Was Boring version of this song on SoundCloud for content. And yeah, everyone was very deep in. And very proud of how far the song has come. And the band in general. Well, I say the band in general, Wilbur, I suppose. The band for, like, from releasing the music to, you know, concerts and shit, but... I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm still not fully happy with the way the face is looking. Again, I must check. Nope, we're good. I need to set up a custom fucking alert for that. Maybe I'll do that before next stream. Yeah, close enough to a good camera angle. Those? Oops. Just flick the back of my fucking iPad with paint water. It's a bit of a whoopsie. I'm telling you, half the room did the original lyrics on that one. Like, we know your lyrics better than you, such. That is a sign I have to end stream, so I'll see you guys all soon. Yeah, there we go. See you guys all soon. I won't go onto the facecam stream and try to do an outro like I did for an intro, because that's not got a microphone associated with it. It's going well. Anyway, see you guys ever so soon. Maybe in another 2 months, if I'm honest.